Money can touch tender places in the heart. Thoughts race, the body tightens, and it feels like there is not enough air in the room. In this space, shame can grow, fear can grow. Yet even now, there is a softer way. Take a slow breath in through the nose. Let it flow out through the mouth longer than the inhale. Again, breathe in and breathe out. One more time, in a gentle rhythm that feels kind to the body. Shoulders drop a little, jaw eases. The mind starts to hear a new sound underneath the noise, the quiet note of peace that lives within. This time is for peace, for clarity, and for receiving good. The heart does not need to prove worth. Worth is already here. The breath can carry this truth to every cell. If a candle sat before us, the small flame would stand steady even if the air moved a little. It would not argue with the breeze. It would simply keep shining. This is a picture of inner steadiness. The world may shake, numbers may rise and fall, but the light inside can stay calm. Money is not a test of goodness. It is a form of energy that responds well to calm focus and kind choices. When the body is tense, the mind narrows and misses support that is already near. When the body softens, the mind opens and sees doors where walls once seemed to stand. A long exhale tells the nervous system it is safe to soften. With each slow breath, safety grows. Let a kind intention bloom in the heart. Let it be simple, gentle, and in the present tense. I welcome supportive income and inspired opportunities. Money flows to me in peaceful, honest ways. I am worthy of being well provided for. Say only one line for now, the one that feels most natural. Let the words settle like warm light in the chest. No pushing, no forcing, just allowing. As the mind hears these words, the body begins to lean toward them. The shoulders sit in a new posture. The face opens. The voice settles into trust. This is not a trick of false hope. It is the way attention shapes the path. Where attention rests, energy follows, and actions follow too. If old stories rise up, stories of not deserving, of being left out, of always running behind, offer them a seat and a kind nod. They are echoes of a past that tried to keep the heart safe by preparing for the worst. Thank them for trying to protect. Then guide them to the side, the way one guides a child away from a hot stove. The heart can choose a kinder story now. The breath makes room for it. The body is listening. The stomach loosens. The chest lifts. These are signs that the inner door is opening. Take a moment to touch the place in the body that feels most tight. Maybe the belly, maybe the throat. Lay a hand there with care. Whisper an affirmation slowly, letting the hand feel the vibration. I am safe. Pause. I am open to receive. Pause. Life supports my prosperity. Pause. The pauses are part of the medicine. They allow the words to sink in, to move from thought into feeling and from feeling into action. Let one tear fall if it wants to. Let a soft smile rise if it wants to. All is welcome in this room of kindness. Picture the candle again. In this time together, the flame becomes a teacher. It shows how stillness creates space for wisdom. It teaches patience because a flame does not rush. It invites gratitude because even a small light makes a room feel different. Gratitude is not a rule, it is an opening. When we give a little thanks for breath, for clean water, for a cup of tea, for the power to choose words that soothe, the body hears enoughness. From enoughness, wiser plans take shape. From wiser plans, results appear in gentle and steady ways. If worry returns, let it be an invitation to breathe again. In for 4 counts, out for 6. Let the exhale be a surrender of struggle. With every breath, speak to the body, you are safe with me. Fear may knock, it does not need to move in. The flame will still be there, shining its simple lesson. Keep a steady center and allow good to come. Let the mind take in one final affirmation before moving on. Good flows to me and through me. This is not a bargain. It is a choice of focus. It is a doorway we can walk through tonight. The candle flame trick is a calm, mindful practice that helps attract wealth by settling the body, focusing the mind, and aligning choices with gentle, steady abundance. It is simple. It can be done in just a few minutes, most often in the evening when the day is softer. A candle is used as a single point of focus. The flame holds attention, the breath slows, and the heart speaks a clear intention in kind words. The point is not to force money to arrive. The point is to become a match for wise action, to open to support, and to quiet the inner noise so ideas and opportunities can be seen. Here is how it flows in the most basic form. Light a candle with care and a quiet sense of gratitude for life itself. Sit in front of it with a straight but relaxed spine. Breathe slowly. Write one intention in a journal in the present tense. Keep it simple and warm. I welcome supportive income and inspired opportunities. Or, I am guided to choices that grow my prosperity. Then let the eyes rest softly on the flame. Not a hard stare, just a gentle gaze. Speak 1 to 3 affirmations 3 to 9 times, as if each word is a pebble dropped into a calm lake, making soft ripples. After the words, feel a sense of safety spread in the body. Then close with thanks and safely extinguish the flame. This quiet pattern, done often, shifts the inner climate. Why it helps? The flame gathers scattered thoughts. The breath soothes the body's alarm bells. When the body calms, the mind can think clearly. Clear thinking leads to better choices, and better choices invite better outcomes. When the inner voice is kind, courage rises to take small, steady steps. Over time, this creates results. This is not magic that jumps over action. It is healing that makes wise action natural and less scary. A steady mind sees patterns. It sees where money leaks away and where it grows. It notices simple chances to save or to earn. It feels worthy enough to ask for fair pay. It trusts enough to follow a good idea. The candle flame trick trains this steadiness. Thoughts may wander during the practice. That is fine. Minds wander like clouds drift. When you notice it, nod to the thought and guide attention back to the flame. No blame, just a soft return. The gentle return is the training. Each return is a small act of self-love. If strong feelings rise, fear, doubt, or even a burst of hope, place a hand over the heart and let the exhale be longer again. Whisper a single line. I choose calm, clarity, and wise abundance. The body will hear it. The fire will keep teaching. Choose only the affirmations that feel honest enough to say. They do not need to feel perfect. They need to feel kind and possible. Try these and adjust the words so they fit the mouth and heart. Money flows to me in peaceful, honest ways. I am worthy of being well provided for. I spend and receive with gratitude and wisdom. I welcome steady income and inspired opportunities. Speak them in a steady voice, not loud, not forced, just true. A good time count is to speak on the exhale and pause at the end of each line, letting the meaning land in the body. Safety is part of love. Place the candle on a stable surface. Keep it away from papers, curtains, and drafts. Do not leave it alone. Keep a small cup of water nearby. If candles are not allowed, use a battery tea light or even a single point of light in a quiet room. The power is not only in the candle. The power is in the gentle focus, the kind words, and the breath that tells the body it is safe to receive. With daily practice, even 5 to 10 minutes, changes begin in small ways first. Sleep feels deeper, The morning mood is lighter. The body feels more open to planning rather than worrying. Actions become simpler and more regular, paying a bill on time, making a call, sending a message, asking for a fair price, setting a small savings jar, or saying yes to a new idea that once felt too bold. The candle flame trick is a training ground that makes these steps feel natural. Over weeks, the steps link together and form a path. Let this line be a gentle promise to self, said once a day. I am building a calm, wise relationship with money. This is the soil in which healthy wealth grows. The candle is a simple tool to nourish that soil. When the inner climate is kind, life meets that kindness and returns it in ways both quiet and bright. Creating a space for the practice sends a clear message to the mind and body. This is a loving priority. Choose a small corner, a table, or a shelf that can be kept tidy. Lay a small cloth or tray if that feels good. Place a heat-safe holder for the candle. Keep a journal and a pen within reach. A glass of water can sit to the side. If a symbol helps, place a small bowl where a few coins or a note can rest. This is an abundance bowl, not as a superstition, but as a way to honor flow. A space with order calms the mind. A calm mind welcomes new ideas. Any simple candle will do. If color speaks to the heart, green can suggest growth, gold can suggest warmth and value, and white can suggest clarity. The color is not the source of power. Attention is. Choose what feels kind and easy. Keep matches or a lighter nearby so there is no rush or search when it is time to begin. Make sure the surface is stable, away from curtains or loose papers. If there is a window, a small bit of fresh air can feel supportive, yet avoid a strong draft that makes the flame dance too wildly. Safety is loving care in action. Now prepare the inner space. Sit in a chair with feet flat on the floor or on a cushion with the spine lifted softly. Let the hands rest where they feel at ease. Take a sip of water. Close the eyes for a moment and scan the body from feet to head. Feel the soles, soften the calves, relax the knees, ease the thighs and hips. Let the belly soften, even if only a little. Soften the ribs and the chest. Drop the shoulders, unclench the jaw, smooth the forehead. Take 3 easy breaths, each exhale a little longer. This is not work to do perfectly. This is a meeting with the self. Kindness is the point. When the body has softened, choose one clear intention for the session. Keep it short and present. I welcome supportive income. I am open to inspired opportunities. I handle money with love and wisdom. Write the line at the top of a fresh page with today's date. Under it, write 2 or 3 sentences about how the body feels right now. No judgment, just a record. At the end of the session, a few words can be added. Any small ideas, any feelings, any shift. Over time, the pages will show a pattern of growing calm, growing clarity, and growing trust. This becomes a friendly map. If mirror work feels supportive, place a small mirror in the space. Before lighting the candle, look softly into the eyes for a few breaths. Say one gentle line, I am willing to believe I deserve good. There is no need to push it. Willingness is the door. The body hears willingness and begins to soften the old armor. If mirror work does not feel right today, rest the hand on the heart instead and speak the line there. Both ways are good. Both ways are kind. Remove distractions with care. Turn off alerts. Let others know this is quiet time if that is possible. This boundary is not selfish. It is loving. A few minutes of deep peace can change the tone of the whole evening and the day that follows. Choose a regular time, perhaps after dusk or before bed, when the mind begins to settle. A steady time trains the body to expect calm and opens the door faster each evening. A 21-day span is a gentle container. It lets the practice take root without pressure. Hold the journal, the candle, and the bowl with respect, not because they are magic, but because respect focuses the mind. When the mind treats something with care, attention stays. This is the first step toward real change. Now choose a simple closing line for the space, the line that will end each session later. Thank you, life, for steady, peaceful abundance. Saying the same closing every night creates a warm rhythm. The body learns it and relaxes into it. Before beginning the first practice, sit for a moment and feel gratitude for 3 small things that are already here. A breath that flows, a roof that shelters, a cup that holds water. This is not a trick to silence real needs. It is a way to place the feet on a stable floor before taking the next step. Gratitude steadies the heart. A steady heart makes wise plans. Wise plans invite supportive money. In this space, surrounded by simple, caring objects, the candle flame trick will feel natural and safe. Tonight, when the candle is lit and the breath slows, the body will know it has come home to peace. The mind will have a clear point to rest upon. The heart will have loving words to speak. The room will feel like a small sanctuary, not because it is fancy, but because intention fills it with quiet strength. From this ground, wealth attraction becomes less of a chase and more of a gentle welcome. The space is ready, the inner place is ready, a kind path opens. Light settles over the space like a soft blanket, and the body knows it is time to be kind. Sit with an easy spine and relaxed shoulders. The hands rest where they feel natural. A steady breath begins. In through the nose, out through the mouth, with the exhale just a little longer. The candle is ready. Strike the match with care. As the flame catches, let a quiet thank you rise for life, for breath, for this gentle chance to begin again. Place the match in a safe dish. Let the eyes meet the small light with a soft gaze, not a hard stare. The flame becomes a point of loving focus. A friendly journal is open beside the candle. On a fresh page, write today's date and one simple intention in the present tense, short enough to hold in the heart. I welcome supportive income and inspired opportunities, or I am guided to choices that grow my prosperity. Read the line once in a calm voice. Let the words rest inside the chest. Breath guides this practice. Follow a smooth rhythm. Inhale to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 6. With each exhale, the body receives the message, safe, settled, here. The mind may wander, that is all right. Thoughts drift like clouds. Notice, nod, and guide the attention back to the flame. Gaze at the very base where the fire meets the wick. This point is steady. Let it teach steadiness. After 1 minute of quiet breathing, place a hand over the heart. Speak the intention again, this time as a friendly promise. Pause to feel the vibration beneath the palm. The body is listening to the sound. The cells are listening to the calm. Affirmations now move like slow ripples across a peaceful lake. Choose 1 to 3 lines that feel natural and kind. Keep the voice soft and even. On the exhale, say, money flows to me in peaceful, honest ways. Pause and feel it land. On the next exhale, say, I am worthy of being well provided for. Pause again. On the next exhale, say, I spend and receive with gratitude and wisdom. Repeat the cycle 3 times, or up to 9 if that feels right today. There is no rush. The pauses are part of the practice. They let the meaning move from thought into feeling and from feeling into action. If a line brings a little resistance, soften the wording. Use a helpful bridge. I am willing to believe I can be well provided for. Willingness opens the door without strain. Let the eyes return to the flame. Invite the whole body into safety. Soften the belly. Drop the shoulders. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead with an inner smile. The breath continues, steady and kind. Bring gentle awareness to the soles of the feet, as if roots are growing down into the floor, making a grounded base. From this base, ask a simple inner question. What is one small step I can take in the next 24 hours to welcome wise abundance? Stay open. Do not push for an answer. A word, a name, or a tiny idea may float up. A call to make, a message to send, a bill to handle, a habit to tidy, a price to set. Nod to whatever arises and write it down in the journal below the intention. Life meets steady kindness with gentle guidance. After a few minutes, sweep attention through the body again from feet to head, blessing each area with a quiet line. Safe feet, calm legs, soft belly, open heart, clear mind. The flame glows as a witness to this friendliness. If emotion swells, let it move. Tears are allowed, warmth is allowed, silence is allowed. Offer the feeling a kind sentence. Thank you for showing me what needs love. The body knows how to release when given permission. The flame does not judge. It simply shines. Before closing, touch the abundance bowl or a single coin with gratitude. This small gesture teaches the mind that money is part of a kind flow, not a thing to fear. Whisper a line over the bowl. I bless the money that comes in and the money that goes out. Let the words carry a tone of trust. Now return to the journal. Under today's tiny action step, write one small sign of support noticed today, even if it seems minor. A helpful email, a kind word, a sense of peace during a task, a new idea. These are sprouts pushing up through the soil. Naming them strengthens them. To end, speak the closing line the same way each evening so the body learns the rhythm. Thank you, life, for steady, peaceful abundance. With a safe motion, extinguish the candle. A snuffer works well. A gentle breath works too if done with care and distance. Watch the smoke rise and dissolve, a sign that release has happened and the practice is complete. Place the journal and pen back in their spot. The whole ritual can be 5 to 15 minutes. Keep it simple and loving. If the mind argues, let it pass. The ritual speaks to a deeper place that understands. If a night is missed, return the next evening. No guilt. The practice is a friend, not a test. Over days, the body will begin to settle faster. The mind will focus more easily, and wise action will feel natural. This is how the candle flame trick supports wealth. A calm inner climate leads to clear choices, steady follow-through, and open doors. Words are tools. When used with care, they build strong inner rooms where peace and wise action live together. Affirmations are simple sentences that speak directly to the inner space. They are not orders or pressure. They are gentle guides that turn attention toward possibility and trust. The most helpful lines are present tense, simple and kind. They fit easily in the mouth and feel believable enough to try. A helpful test is to read a line and notice the body's response. If the belly softens and the breath deepens, the line is a good match. If the chest tightens, the line can be softened with a bridge such as I allow, I welcome, or I am willing. Start with 1 to 3 lines and keep them for at least a week so the body can learn their shape. Speak them during the candle ritual and also in small pockets of the day, upon waking, before a meal, while waiting in a line, before sending an important message, while paying a bill, and before sleep. Pair each line with the breath. Speak on the exhale, pause, then let the inhale carry the feeling deeper. For extra support, add light touch. A hand over the heart while saying, I am safe with money, can calm the nervous system. A hand over the belly while saying, I receive support with ease, can settle worry and invite trust. Themes can guide the choice of lines. for safety and worth. I am safe to prosper. I am worthy of steady, loving support. I accept fair pay with a calm, grateful heart. For receiving, opportunities find me and I notice them. I allow income to rise in peaceful, honest ways. Help reaches me and I say yes. For spending and circulation, every payment I make returns to me multiplied by peace and wisdom. I bless every dollar that passes through my hands. I invest in my life with care. For saving and stewardship, I enjoy setting money aside for my future self. I grow a soft cushion with simple, steady steps. For confident action, I take one clear step each day toward wise abundance. My voice is calm and clear when I discuss value and price. For openness to guidance, inner wisdom points me to the simple next step. I trust gentle ideas and follow through. When a strong wall of doubt appears, it helps to use ladder lines that bridge the gap between fear and trust. These may sound like, even if a part of me worries, a wiser part is willing to try. I give myself permission to learn a kinder way with money. I can move one step today, and one step is enough. These ladder lines are not a step back. They are a loving handrail. With time, the ladder is no longer needed because the body has practiced calm so often that a firmer affirmation rings true. Writing can deepen the effect. Choose one line and write it slowly 10 times, breathing between each sentence. Notice if the handwriting becomes softer. The body speaks through the pen as well. Under the 10th line, write one sentence about how that affirmation wants to live in action today. For example, I am worthy of steady, loving support may become, I will send the invoice with a clear, kind note, or I will move $10 into savings and smile. Spoken words plant a seed. Written words water it. Mirror work can strengthen trust too. Stand or sit with a mirror at eye level. Let the gaze be gentle. Say the chosen line once. Watch the face soften. If the voice quivers, that is all right. It often means the affirmation has found a place that needed warmth. Smile with kindness, not performance. The goal is not perfection. The goal is friendly honesty. 2 minutes is enough. Thank the reflection and carry the line into the day. Keep affirmations fresh. If a line feels stale, try a new one within the same theme. If a line feels too bold, add a bridge. If a line feels small and the body is ready for more, allow a stronger sentence to take its place. Trust the inner sense. Affirmations are not about forcing outcomes. They are about shaping inner weather so wise action grows. A calm, clear inner sky makes it easier to see a good path and walk it. There will be days when old habits speak loudly. On those days, choose the simplest line, I am safe. Pair it with a slow exhale and a hand on the heart. Then add one practical action, no matter how small. Sort a receipt, fill a form, schedule a call, put one coin in the abundance bowl. Affirmations support action. Action confirms affirmations. Step by step, they teach the mind that kind words lead to real change. Over time, results unfold. Clearer conversations, better boundaries, wiser spending, consistent saving, and doors that open with less strain. This is how words become wealth. First as inner peace, then as steady choices, then as outcomes that match that peace. The body is a wise friend. When treated with care, it offers calm. When given calm, it offers clarity. This is the heart of the mind-body connection in this practice. A tense body sends signals of danger. The mind then looks for proof of danger and finds it everywhere. A relaxed body sends signals of safety. The mind then looks for support and begins to notice chances that were always nearby. The candle flame helps the body feel safe by inviting steady breath, soft focus, and a simple rhythm that says, all is well in this moment. This shift is not fantasy. It is a gentle change in state that opens the door to better steps. A few simple tools can teach the body to settle. The long exhale is the first. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6. After a minute, add a soft sigh at the top of the exhale, like the sound of relief. This tells the nervous system that it is safe to relax. Another tool is belly breathing. Place a hand over the abdomen and let the breath lift the hand on the inhale and lower it on the exhale. This kind of breath massages the body from the inside, easing fear and softening tightness. Humming is helpful too. A gentle for one breath sends a soft vibration through the chest and throat, loosening tension and bringing a sense of warmth. These are small acts with big effects. Posture also speaks to the inner system. When the chest is open and the shoulders rest back and down, the heart communicates, I am safe. When the jaw loosens and the tongue rests on the floor of the mouth, the face tells the mind, release. Try a small sequence before the candle practice. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down 3 times. Gently turn the head side to side. Open and relax the hands. Stretch the fingers and let them settle. Feel the feet on the floor. Steady and grounded. Whisper one line. Grounded body, clear mind. The flame will mirror this grounded feeling with its steady glow. The mind's images follow the body's signals. When the body softens, thoughts become kinder and more creative. Problem-solving wakes up. Memory opens to helpful lessons instead of only warning signs. In money matters, this shift changes everything. A relaxed body can ask for fair pay with a calm tone. It can look at numbers without panic. It can spot leaks and patch them without shame. It can see a small chance to earn or save and take it. It can say no to what drains energy and yes to what gives life. Wealth grows from these steady, clear choices. Daily micro-practices keep the system balanced between candle sessions. After washing hands, add 1 long exhale. Before opening a message, soften the jaw and breathe low. While paying a bill, place a hand on the heart and say, "Thank you for the service I received. May this money return to me in wise, peaceful ways." While receiving income, say, "I welcome this with gratitude. May it be used with wisdom." These small cues train the body to associate money with calm, care, and respect. Over time, the old reflex of fear loses strength and a new reflex of trust grows. When stress spikes, use a quick reset. Step to a window or doorway, feet hip-width apart. Inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Repeat 4 times. Feel the ribs expand and soften. Whisper, I am safe, I can choose. Return to the task with a clearer head. If a decision feels heavy, pause and place both hands on the lower ribs. Breathe into the hands and ask, what choice supports peace now and later? Let the body speak. It often knows. Then take the smallest step that answers that question. Eating and rest matter too. A nourished body steadies the mind. A rested mind steadies choices. Simple, warm food, regular meals, enough water, and early bedtime when possible. These are forms of practical love that make it easier to receive good. Generosity also calms the system when it is clean and chosen, not forced. A small gift, a kind tip, a coin placed in the bowl with gratitude. These acts tell the mind that there is flow, and where there is flow, there is life. Flow does not mean waste. Flow means balance, giving and receiving, spending and saving, action and rest. The candle flame practice brings these pieces together each evening. breath that signals safety, words that point attention to good, posture that opens the heart, and a simple step that turns peace into motion. The body learns this rhythm and starts to carry it into the day. A call is made with a steady voice. A number is checked without dread. A fair boundary is set. A chance is accepted. The system stays calm enough to see what helps wealth grow in honest, peaceful ways. Let a few lines seal this teaching in the body now, spoken gently with the breath. My body is calm. My mind is clear. My choices are wise. I welcome steady, peaceful abundance. Pause after each sentence. Feel the warmth spreading in the chest and belly. This warmth is the inner climate where prosperity takes root. With practice, the warmth lasts longer, the calm returns faster, and the next steps reveal themselves with less effort. This is how the mind-body connection becomes a bridge from worry to wisdom, from strain to steady wealth. Old beliefs can sit like stones in the pocket, pulling energy down without notice. They formed in times of worry, in rooms where scarcity spoke louder than care, and they tried to keep the heart safe by predicting pain. Kindness melts them better than force. Begin with a quiet seat and a gentle spine. Let the candle glow nearby. Place a mirror within reach or hold it softly. Eyes meet eyes with a tender gaze, nothing stern, nothing harsh. A single breath deepens. Words carry healing when spoken with warmth. I am willing to treat myself with love while I grow. The lips form each word slowly, letting the sound vibrate through the chest and throat. If the voice shakes, let it shake. That tremble is often the sound of a long closed door opening. Let the hand rest over the heart. Whisper another line. It is safe to accept wise support. The heart answers with a softer beat. Journaling is a gentle path through the trees of old story. Open to a fresh page. Date the corner as an invitation to a new moment. Begin with 3 prompts. What message about money shaped my choices in the past? Where did it come from? What kinder message will I practice now? Write without worry about perfect words. Let sentences come like water. The pen's movement teaches the mind that the story can move too. If a harsh voice appears, notice it kindly. It may say, "This will never change," or "It's too late." Under that voice, write, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I choose a kinder way now." Then continue. The kinder way might read, "Money is a tool that I learn to use with love," or "Wealth grows from small, steady steps," or "My value is not up for debate." Forgiveness clears the path like sunlight after rain. Forgiveness does not say past choices were good. It says the heart no longer drags the weight through every tomorrow. In the journal, write a brief forgiveness release. I forgive myself for choices I made when I did not feel safe, informed, or supported. I now choose care, clarity, and wise action. Read it once with a long exhale. Feel the belly loosen even a little. If tears come, they water fresh ground. Then close the eyes, hold the paper gently, and press it to the chest for 2 breaths. The body knows when a burden has been honored and set down. A simple mirror practice deepens this release. Hold the mirror again. Speak to the tender parts with a mothering tone. I will not punish you for learning. I will guide you. Watch the face change as the words land. Shoulders inch lower. The jaw relaxes. The skin softens. Add 1 line that fits the day. I am worthy of fair pay. Or, I can speak about price with calm. Or, I welcome steady income. Keep the gaze light. 2 minutes is enough. End with a soft smile, not as a performance, but as a sign of kindness. The mirror becomes a friend that reminds the heart of worth when the world is noisy. To plant new beliefs, use a short practice with the candle. Gaze at the flame's base, the meeting of wick and light. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 6. On the exhale, say the new belief. Repeat 3 times. Then rest the hands in the lap and feel how the body holds the sentence. If the belly tightens, soften the belief with a bridge. I am willing to learn fair pay, or I am open to seeing new income paths. Bridges are powerful. They allow the mind to step forward without fight. Close this clearing with a gentle act that shows the nervous system the shift is real. Tear a small piece of scrap paper and write one old belief on it in simple words. Fold it once. Hold it in both hands and say, "Thank you for trying to guard me. I choose peace now." Place it in a box or recycle bin as a sign that the past can be returned to the earth. No fire needed. The candle's presence is enough. Take one more breath and write a single action to honor the new belief today. Send the invoice, or move $5 to savings, or sort the wallet. Small acts become proof that the new message lives in action, not only in thought. Daily life is where wealth takes root. The candle practice teaches calm and clarity. Everyday steps grow the roots. A simple weekly money date helps. Choose a calm time, perhaps the same evening each week. Sit with a warm drink, light a small candle or turn on a soft light. Open a notebook or a simple spreadsheet. Look at inflow and outflow with a kind gaze. No punishment, only questions that guide. What felt good this week? What drained energy? What one small change would bring peace next week? Make a 2-item action list. Keep it doable. Cross off each item during the week and celebrate the check marks. Celebration teaches the mind that order can feel good. Create a tiny system that welcomes flow. An abundance bowl holds coins or a note placed with gratitude. A small peace jar gathers a few units each day. Whatever amount feels kind. Every time the jar receives, say, "Thank you for growing with me." An automatic transfer on payday, even a small one, proves to the mind that savings is a friend. A 24-hour pause for non-essential purchases gives space for wise choice. If the item still feels right the next day, move forward with thanks. If not, the pause saved energy and money. These gentle habits reduce noise and open attention to real opportunities. Value shows up in calendars as well as bank accounts. A weekly review can list 3 tasks that produce or protect income. Send a proposal, follow up with a message, refine an offer, set or honor a boundary, tidy a workspace, learn a small skill. Match each task with a time block and a simple affirmation, spoken right before the task. I take this step with calm clarity. Then do the step, breathing slowly. Cross it off. Each cross-off marks a vote for wisdom. Many votes build a new life. Bless outgoing payments. When paying a bill, pause and breathe. Touch the heart. Say, "Thank you for the service I received. May this payment return to me in peaceful, wise ways." This turns transactions into a practice of trust and respect. Bless incoming money. When income arrives, pause, breathe, and say, "I welcome this with gratitude and steward it with care." This trains the body to feel safe with both receiving and spending, a core skill of wealth. Ask for fair pay with a steady voice. Before a conversation, stand or sit tall, place feet firmly, and take 3 long exhales. Rehearse a single sentence that states value and price clearly and kindly. Write it down. Speak it aloud once or twice in a soft tone. The goal is not to convince with volume, but to convey calm certainty. If fear appears, bridge it. I can feel nervous and still speak my worth. After the conversation, breathe. Whether the answer is yes, no, or not yet, the act of asking strengthens the inner ground. Grounded people make grounded choices, and grounded choices build wealth. Let the workspace reflect clarity. A tidy surface signals the brain that order is possible. A simple task list reduces mental clutter. Digital files named clearly save time and stress. A daily 5-minute finish tidies, sets tomorrow's first task, and closes the day with peace. These small rituals reduce friction and free energy for what grows money in kind ways. If doubt rises, if a plan stalls, or if a night is missed, the heart needs gentle guidance, not sharp lectures. The practice is a friend. It waits without blame. Restart with the smallest version. Light the candle, breathe for 60 seconds, speak one line. I choose calm, clarity, and wise abundance. Close with thanks. That is enough to reset the tone. The next night, stay a little longer. Trust returns through repetition, not perfection. Sometimes the mind will test the practice with all or nothing thoughts. This should work by now. Or, if results are not big, nothing is happening. Offer those thoughts a warm seat and a clear reply. Growth like steady sunlight and water. I am giving both. Look for progress in 4 places: calmer body, clearer decisions, kinder self-talk, and small practical wins. These are early signals that roots are spreading under the soil. Money often follows after the inner ground is steady. For those who cannot use a real flame, an LED candle or even a single light works. The focus is what matters, a steady point that the eyes and breath can rest upon. If there is no light at all, close the eyes and hold an image of a small, steady glow in the mind. The body responds to calm attention, whether the light is outside or inside. If eyes tire easily, lower the gaze or close them, and feel the warmth of a hand on the heart while breathing slowly. The practice is flexible. Flexibility keeps it alive. Perfectionism is a common block. It whispers, do it right or not at all. The antidote is a compassionate rhythm. Small and steady is holy. Set a timer for 5 minutes and do one step. Open the bill, write one email, move a tiny amount to savings. When the timer rings, breathe and bless the effort. If there is energy for more, continue. If not, close with gratitude. This trains the nervous system to associate money steps with a start and a finish, not with endless strain. Comparison steals joy. When it shows up, return to the body. Feel the feet. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Whisper, my path is mine. My pace is kind. Then turn back to the day's small steps. Nothing splendid is needed, just a calm sequence of caring actions. The flame's lesson is simple: steady light, steady warmth, steady growth. A closing rhythm turns practice into a way of living. Begin each evening with the breath, the candle, the intention, and the journal. End each session with thanks and a gentle line. Life supports my prosperity. During the day, use 3 anchors, morning, noon, and night, to speak one affirmation and take one micro step. Morning, I welcome supportive income, then send one message or set one task. Noon, I spend and receive with wisdom, then bless a payment or choose a peaceful meal. Night, I am safe to prosper, then move a tiny amount to savings or list a small win. This 3-part rhythm builds trust between intention and action. A simple 21-day path can help. Days 1 to 7, focus on calm body and clear intention. Keep the ritual short and kind. Build the habit. Days 8 to 14, add 1 daily money action, no matter how small. Keep a log of actions to show the mind that change is real. Days 15 to 21, refine affirmations, ask for fair pay where needed, and set or honor one boundary that protects energy or money. At the end of each week, write a gentle review: 3 wins, 1 lesson, 1 next step. The review itself is healing. It teaches the mind to see progress. Invite gratitude as a daily ally. In the journal each evening, write 3 lines of thanks related to money and support, even if they seem small: a helpful idea, a kind message, a saved dollar, a peaceful moment while looking at numbers. Gratitude loosens the grip of fear and widens the view. From a wider view, wise options appear. Let generosity be clean and chosen. A tiny gift, a supportive tip, a message of thanks. These acts remind the heart that flow is natural. Generosity does not mean self-neglect. It means open hands that also know how to receive. Speak one line to guide this balance. I give with joy and receive with grace. When giving feels like strain, pause and care for the self first. A full cup pours better. Close each evening with a blessing. Hands over heart and belly, breath slow and warm. Words simple and true. May peace guide my thoughts. May clarity guide my choices. May love guide my wealth. Let silence follow. Extinguish the candle with mindful care and watch the smoke lift and fade. This gentle end teaches the body that the day is complete and rest is safe. The heart now knows the path. A small flame, a steady breath, kind words, and honest steps. Wealth in this teaching is not only numbers, it is the feeling of safety and enoughness that makes wise action possible. It is a calm body that speaks clearly, a clear mind that chooses well, and a warm spirit that blesses the flow of giving and receiving. This way does not storm the gates. It opens doors with quiet hands and walks through them with grace. Let a final note gather everything into a simple truth. The candle flame trick is not a shortcut to rush against life. It is a loving practice that trains the inner world to welcome what supports real well-being. Calm leads to clarity. Clarity leads to consistent action. Consistent action leads to results that match the peace within. When the inner voice is kind, money becomes a tool for care, growth, and service. A steady light in a small room can change the way everything looks. That is what this practice offers. A steady light in the inner room so the next step is seen and taken with ease. If this path feels good, let it live in small, daily ways. Light the candle, breathe slowly, speak one line that fits the heart today. Take one clear step. Bless what comes and what goes. Rest in trust. Begin